Welcome, Minneapolis junior, senior high school sports fans on the new calendar year, January 5th, 2018, as the Lions start out this post-holiday season portion of the season here at home against the Southeast Saline Trojans. First off with the girls, Mike Perry and Dale Leach here for the Eagle Communications Channel 20, bringing this game tonight. The Trojans are 2-3 overall and 1-1 in the league. Minneapolis is 1-5 overall and 0-3 in league. The one common opponent they've had is Sacred Heart, who played at Southeast of Saline just before Christmas. They beat Sacred Heart by a score of 59-43, where Minneapolis lost to Sacred Heart on the home court of the Knights by 51-49.
That's still a head scratcher in my opinion. I don't know how that came to be, but
the Lady Trojans are being outscored 42-41, so pretty darn close there. Minneapolis is being outscored 40-37, so point-wise production, they're about the same. Minneapolis giving up a few more points than the Trojans average per game. This is the 92nd game in the series, dating back to 1977. Southeast leads at 50-41. Here at MHS, the Lions lead 22-19. Minneapolis won the last game here in the new gym on 2-10-17 by 6 points, score 38-32. Southeast at Saline had won the previous 7 straight games, including a double overtime game last January 6th by a score of 46-42 on their home floor. I'm anticipating potentially a close game, and I hope for a win for the Lady Lions.
I do too. I'm right there with you, Dale.
They need one very badly.
Now for the starting lineups. Dale mentioned 2 fairly evenly matched teams, we think, here tonight. Southeast of Saline Lady Trojans and Minneapolis Lady Lions.
And your Minneapolis Lady Lions.
For Southeast, number 2, Meredith Tilburg. She'll be the point guard for Southeast. She's 5'3". And for Minneapolis, number 4, Christy Nelson. She's a 2 guard. Handles the ball quite a bit as well. Now for Southeast, Karis Callahan, number 10. I remember she can score. And for Minneapolis, Zoe Shue. For Southeast, Emma Fear, 3 guard. And for Minneapolis, Courtney Walker. For Southeast, number 20, Keely Orr. She's got some height to her. And for Minneapolis, number 15, Charisma Vigneri, leading Minneapolis in rebounding and scoring, I believe. Dale is looking at his charts right. And for Southeast, Molly Chitty will play the post and match up against Faith Coronet. Good matchup there, and as you mentioned before we came on, Dale, we need to keep Faith on the floor playing, rebounding and scoring. If that happens, I think we will win this game.
I would agree. Well,
if she's riding the bench throughout the game, then
that was something that we established in the very first game of the year. And it hasn't played out very well.
It hasn't played out yet.
And it's going to be helpful if we can get some more balanced scoring throughout the field of players, not just rely on one or two. And quite honestly, that's been a struggle for the Lady Lions for several years. They rely on one or two people to get it done, and ends up leaving them short sometimes.
I don't know what that is on the floor, but they should get it off of there, whatever it is.
I would say it's off one of those pom-poms. Looks like a purple pump.
And Miss Chitty picked it up, southeast post, and found a trash can. Chitty to jump center for Southeast. Faith, they're about the same height there, about 6 foot tall, both of them. Faith to jump center for Minneapolis, and we're underway. Faith times her jump perfectly and tips it right back to Minneapolis. Shoup has it, gets it off to Nelson. 2-3 zone on the defensive end. Charisma from the outside, bank shot, no good. Off just a little bit. Tilburg has it out front. Almost throws it away as Callahan rescues it. Now Chitty all the way to the baseline, dribbles it off her chin. They're going to say Minneapolis touched it last. It will be Southeast ball to play in. Tilburg to play it in for Southeast. Minneapolis still in a man-to-man. Out front it goes. Way out front. Ball almost tipped.
Stepped on the line.
And that's a good call by the referee because the possession was in the front court. And 1 foot went to the back court. Turnover gives it right back to Minneapolis. Vigneri off to Shoup. Now Nelson left wing, I think. Some scoring out of Nelson will help on the other side. She seems to get a pretty decent look. This is a zone defense. We're going to have to shoot from the outside. Walker on the baseline drive, shot no good. Shoup had a hand on the rebound, pulled out of there by Fear. Now in the lane, Chitty, shot no good, and nice position by Faith Kornick. Chitty over the back. Just whistled with her first personal foul. So good deal there, Dale. Here comes full court pressure. Yep. All alone, she's got a layup, backs out of there, it's up and good. Nice vision by Shoup to get it down to Faith Kornick. And she had a run out, almost ran a little bit too far under the basket. Backed up, bank shot was good, now Chitty has it. Shot up and good. We almost throw it away. Rescued by Faith Kornick. Vigneri off to Nelson on the left wing. Gets a ball screen from Walker. In the lane she goes. Dumps it down to Faith Kornick. Shot up and good. Nice pass by Nelson.
Turnover. Walker down to Nelson. Up and in.
Nice shot there by Nelson. The jump shot with the ball above her head. They could not defend her, and the shot goes up, and oh, that was a travel and a good call. The ref was right with me as
a little bit of a full court press by the Lady Lions.
Tilburg takes an extra step before she puts the ball on the floor. Carolyn Giles into the contest. Shoup gets a rest as Coach Weatherman starts his rotation. 6-2 Minneapolis. Another ball screen by Walker. Nelson in the lane. Shot is partially blocked.
Off of Walker. Or excuse me.
Kornick
on the
barely
rebound.
got a finger on it, and it's a good call by the ref on the baseline. Minneapolis with some good pressure here. They throw it away. Charisma Vigneri shot up, no good. Back rim. Up again, she's fouled.
Got her own rebound.
There's our leading rebounder right there, Dale. It kind of tells you she's around the ball and around the basket.
I think she gets well coached personally in that.
First foul on Callahan. Free throw up and good. And would you care to give us her free throw percentages, Dale?
Miss Veneri is shooting 71.4% on the season.
That's awesome field goal, or free throw percentage. Now
Another
Caroline
steal.
Giles, quick hand and a steal. They don't want to let up off the gas pedal just yet, do we, Dale?
Lady Trojans coming apart. 5 turnovers on the Trojans so far, none for the Lions. That's kind of a turnabout.
Sweet.
We'll be right back. Eagle Communications Channel 20, Dale Leach, Mike Perry.
Full timeout taken by Southeast Minneapolis. Has a couple of Miss Reetbrock's in.
Frawl off the press. 10-2 is the score, Lady Lions.
And Kaylee Probasco. Pass out front, shot no good, and the rebound is torn out of there as Minneapolis had it. Now Charisma Vigneri takes it away from Callahan. Good strong effort there by Charisma. Caroline tries to dump it down to Probasco, and Chitty was right in the way. Bounce pass there, might have got it to her, but defender was right in the way. They throw it away again. Chitty right there with a shot, but
Probasco with the rebound.
it goes off the back of the rim, and Probasco right there for the rebound for Minneapolis. Vigneri. Now down low, Walker back out to Charisma. She's got a shot, short. And the rebound is pulled out of there by Kniper. Oh, nice hands there by Minneapolis to tip that ball away as Orr had an easy basket. Nice defense by Minneapolis to tip it out of bounds. Nelson back in. Now from the outside, shot no good.
Got the rebound.
Nice discipline there by Faith not to go over the back for that rebound. And a spin move down low by
22, I think.
Number 22, Madison Fear, gets them a bucket. Boy, we had Faith wide open. She gets the rebound. Shot, oh, Walker on the backside.
Count it.
I think they're going to call it before the shot, but we'll wait and see here. Walker with good job on the backside.
First personal foul, 13 foul.
They're going to call it on the floor. We'll play it in under our own basket. Shoot to play it in. Vigneri has it in the lane. She goes. Shot good. Nice job by Charisma Vigneri to get some space. Shot was nothing but net. Ooh, long shot on its way. Front rim no good. And Faith Kornick has the rebound. Now long pass down to Nelson. She is
fouled. Oh, jump.
Tied up on a heck of a defensive play by Tilburg.
Possession arrow to the Lady Trojans. The score right now is 12-4 with 2:53 to go here in the first quarter. Minneapolis with the 8-point lead.
One of our leading rebounders off the bench. Forte in for Minneapolis. And she, thank you. Carried the ball an extra step or two. Turnover right back to Minneapolis. Good defense by Minneapolis. Chitty back in. Emma Fear gets a breather. Forte, a good rebounder for Minneapolis. Charisma got an opening all the way to the basket. Shot no good. And
Walker, Forte,
just as I speak, Forte with an offensive board, and the stick back is good. Ten-point lead for Minneapolis. Out front it goes, three-pointer on its way again. Front rim, Nelson with a good box out, and the tip ball goes to Charisma Vigneri, or Southeast would have had it. Now the turnaround jump shot good by Faith Cornick. I don't believe they can handle her down low tonight.
Well, Trojans take the timeout. 2:01 to go in the first. Minneapolis leading 16-4. We'll be right back. Welcome back. 2:01 to go in the first. Minneapolis up 16-4.
I was so glad to see her hold back and not go over the back that time. She had a chance to.
Yep.
Southeast working against that zone. Full court pressure of Minneapolis, breaks the pressure. The entry pass to Chitty's tipped away nicely by Faith Cornick. Now Charisma Vigneri on the baseline. Out front goes Nelson, three-pointer. Ooh, back rim. Looked pretty good.
Vigneri with the rebound.
Long rebound, and she's right there for the rebound. We step right into the defense, and they tie us up.
Possession arrow to the Lions.
Into the Lady Lions, number 13, Courtney Walker.
Forte with good minutes. And keep her fresh. She may have to play a lot if Faith gets into foul trouble. We've seen that before, Dale.
Yes.
Shoot, picks up her dribble. Nelson from the outside, no good. Walker with the rebound on the backside, dribbles out of trouble. Entry pass to Cornick. Back to Vigneri. Dribble drive in the paint, shot no good. And the rebound's pulled out of there by number 10, Callahan. Hand straight up by Faith Cornick, and Chitty gets in between her and the basket for the rebound.
And get the putback.
Three-pointer on its way, no good. And Southeast right there for the rebound. Nice steal by Zoe Shoup. Got a 2-on-1. Well, terrible pass. Good idea, but bounced it off the foot of Nelson, who was streaking down the opposite side. We did have a nice little 2-on-1. I think maybe Shoup probably would have just took it on in for the layup there, and we've been better off.
That's the first turnover I've seen in the quarter for Minneapolis.
That's good. 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Southeast plays it in. Tilburg has it, and again, Shoup right there for the interception. She'll go all the way in this time, and shot good. There we go. That's almost a repeat of the play before. Shoup with a run out and the layup. 14 to shoot for Southeast. Callahan. Left-hand shot from the outside. It's a three-pointer. It's good. Well, as long as they got somebody that can hit those baskets.
Yep. The Lions lead 18-9 after one quarter of play. We'll be back. Okay, the Lady Trojans with the possession arrow to start the quarter.
Callahan has it for Southeast. Got to watch her. She made that three earlier. The long rebounds come out there for Knipper. Down the paint, shot blocked. Chitty has the rebound, but so do we. Jump ball, and the possession arrow favors Minneapolis. Good strong move there by Courtney Walker to get a hold of that ball the same time Chitty had it, or Chitty would have had an easy basket. Shoup picked up her dribble.
We turn it over.
And not a good pass to the wing. They almost walked with it. Shoup gets it back. Now Vigneri has a run out. She has friends with her. Now Chitty picks up her second foul. Shoup has the rebound. That's a big play right there.
Fouls on number 32, Molly Chitty. Second personal foul, 14 foul.
Shoup to the free throw line. It's a two-shot foul. First throw on its way. It is good.
In for Lady Trojans, Emma Fear.
Emma Fear into the contest. Chitty will head to the bench probably the rest of the first half. Shoup's second throw on its way short, and the rebound's pulled down out of there by Southeast. Keely Orr has the rebound for Southeast. Now dribble drive shot off the glass, no good, and Shoup has the rebound and the reach in foul finally. They call a reach in on number 22, Madison Fear. He let her go the first time and then she reached in again and he called it. Shoup off to Vigneri. Caroline Giles left wing. 2-3 zone by Southeast. Entry pass to Faith Kornick. Ball rimmed off, and number 22 has the rebound for Southeast. That's Madison Fear. That was a walk, and that's a good call as she could not get her feet stopped. That's Callahan. Excuse me, that's Mears with the dribble drive and could not get the feet stopped. Two-three zone. Shoup. No good. That should be Minneapolis ball.
Yep.
As it was
Off number 4.
tipped last by Southeast.
In for Lady Trojans, number 10.
As Dale mentioned, Kniper. Minneapolis to play it in under her own basket, and Southeast stays in that 2-3 zone. Out front it goes to Giles. Shoup. Charisma now back to Shoup. Yeah, the best way to attack the zone is overload or get it to the baseline like Walker did right there, and that's a nice play by Courtney Walker.
She's done that before from the other side. I can't remember if it countered or not. She could
That
attack
one
that
went
zone.
in. Free throw line shot is good by Callahan. Entry pass to Faith Kornick. Out front, Walker, three-pointer on its way. Back rim, no good. And the rebound's pulled out of there by Southeast. Callahan on the left wing, skip pass to Mears. Try to get it down low, and Faith Kornick right there to intercept. Good defense by Faith Kornick. 21-11 Minneapolis. Charisma, we need that one to go. Long rebound comes out to Shoup. Now the entry pass to Faith Kornick. She was had her shot partially blocked.
Tie up, but
Hustles after that ball for the tie up. Possession arrow favors Southeast.
In for the Lady Lions, Kirsty Nelson. In for the Lady
Wonderful
Trojans,
job by
number
Kornick not to get a reach-in foul, and a 30-second timeout called for by
Timeout.
the Southeast coach.
that one was very close. I was holding my breath.
Yep.
We'll be right back. The Lady Lions up by 10, 21-11. 4:59 to go, second quarter. Put a little press on again.
Pretty effective there a couple times. Created a turnover. Southeast dealing with it. Now they throw over the top, And the pass down low. Good defense by Faith Kornick. Hand straight up. A little bit of space in between her dribbles. She did not carry it. Southeast fans wanted to carry. Out front shoot. High post. Faith Kornick. It's back off to Charisma Vigneri. Oh, let's just run the clock out. 10-point lead at halftime. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, 4 minutes to go, Mike. That's an awful lot to ask.
Shoop out front. Vigneri, at least get them out of that zone defense.
Yep.
Walker, good.
Don't need to worry about the zone defense. They just get it in the middle of the paint and shoot over it.
High post, Walker coming right up. Good job by Faith Kornick. And now the reach-in foul on Southeast. Tilburg with a reach-in. Kornick held her ground. She did not throw a hip into her or nothing. Ooh. Chitty's going back in, Dale.
2 fouls. 2 fouls on her?
Yes. 23-11, as their coach is saying right now, she's got to have her on the floor. As is sometimes the case. Shoot, left hand layup, no good. Kornick, tip back, no good. And Southeast has a rebound. Walker rebounds rather well on the backside, and they throw it away. Nice. 3:22 left first half. Walker to play it in for Minneapolis. Ball screen by Kornick. Give and go. Now Kornick on the backside out to Charisma. Shot is short. It's been off the mark.
Has not been able to connect with the three so far tonight.
That's been the case I've noticed in the games. She's either red hot one half and cold the next, or vice versa. Shot from the outside, no good.
They get the rebound and a foul.
Number 20 with a Keely Orr with the rebound. 31 is whistle. Oh, 13, excuse me, that's Walker's first. Or to the charity stripe. She'll shoot 2 here. First one on its way, no good.
Caroline Gregg in for Zoe Shoot.
Kniper. Gregg in for Minneapolis. Second throw on its way. Front rim no good, and we box out beautifully as Vigneri has the rebound for Minneapolis. So far, Dale, we've done everything right here in the first half, that's for sure. Faith back to Charisma. Walker out on top. Carolyn Giles. Vigneri. Nelson from the outside. Back rim, no good.
Another rebound to the Trojans.
Pass down low. There's Orr again. Chitty was over the back almost. It picked up her 3rd personal foul, but they stepped on the inbounds, and it will be Minneapolis ball to play in. They're getting her out of there right now. 2:15 left first half. Hate to see her pick up her 3rd foul just at the end of the first half. Vigneri, Walker, bring it up. Nelson, nice drive in the paint, shot, no good.
She fouls on the rebound attempt.
Reach-in foul is whistled on Kirsty. Her first. Minneapolis still on that full court pressure. 2 minutes left first half.
Up by 13, 23 to 11. Excuse me, up by
12.
Yes. Glad I got somebody around to keep me straight.
Boy, that ball was loose for a long time. Walker tied her up. We'll get the next one. Possession arrow favors Southeast on this one. He changed it a little bit too fast, and it should be Minneapolis ball. By the time he looked at the arrow, Kenny had already switched it. We play it in.
She carried the ball.
Nelson off to Faith, stops and pops. Good. Playing under control this first half and on the floor. Chitty back in on the offensive end. Little hop step there by Callahan, and the travel is the call. A whistle Tilburg for the infraction. Walker to play it in, minute 35 left. Giles left wing. Dumps it down to Walker on the baseline. Nice pass to, beautiful pass to Faith Kornick, and they call it on the floor before Faith can get the shot off. It will be a 1-and-1, I believe.
Fouls on number 22, Madison Beard. Second personal foul, team 7.
Faith shooting just 25% on the season so far. She's had some good nights, and then she's had some pretty bad ones on free throws. The lead to that percentage.
Oh, it went in. First throw, front end of the 1-and-1 went in. 15-point lead for Minneapolis. Second throw on its way. It is good as well.
Those bankers count.
She's taken the excitement out of it. She's just banking them right on in from the free throw line. Callahan left wing, pass to the other side, and three-pointer on its way, no good, and Kornick right there for the rebound.
Tipped out to Walker.
Kick by Callahan. It will be Minneapolis ball to play in.
Shoot is coming back in, this time for Veneri. No, for Giles. 1:08 to go in the half. 16-point lead. 27-11.
I'll take it. Nelson on the right wing gets it off to Vigneri. Kornick, bank shot, no good, and the tip by Southeast, and they rescue it. Heck of a play there by number 20, that's Keely Orr.
Foul on the Lady Lions.
Two-shot foul coming for Wilberg.
Fouls on number 10, Zoe Shoup.
Shoup whistled with the foul.
At the line shooting to Meredith Tilburg.
Meredith Tilburg, excuse me. Two shots here. First one on its way. It is no good.
Into the Lady Lions, number 2, Caroline Giles.
Giles back in. Shoup goes to the bench. 40 seconds left. First half. Tilburg, she got that one. 1 out of 2 from the stripe. I'd like to see us run the clock here and get the last shot. Walker off to Giles. Southeast has come out of their zone, Dale. As you can tell, they got a man-to-man. Oh my gosh. Faith Kornick wide open going down the lane. She was screaming, about lost her voice on that one. Yeah, we lost it. Yep, she's going to get a foul, and she did. Just her first.
shooting foul. This is the 4th team foul on the Lions.
Yep, that's a good idea. Put her on the bench. That was
8.4 seconds
Oh, they
left.
called that on the floor before it got there, so they're
okay.
going to play it in. Way out front it goes. Tilburg has it. Entry pass down low. Turnaround jump shot, no good. And Walker has the rebound. Nice big rebound there by Courtney Walker. And what a good first half for Minneapolis, Dale.
This does not hardly resemble the team that we have seen play the first 6 games of the season.
Beautiful. First quarter, or first half of basketball for the Lady
We'll
Lions.
take it. We'll be back with a wrap-up of the first half with some stats. Welcome back here. Dale Leach, Mike Perry do a little wrap-up of the first half action. I failed to write down the score of the first quarter, but Minneapolis was ahead. And they lead after one half by 15 points. Total of 27 to 12.
Good first half.
Good first half. Best half of basketball we've seen them play this season, bar none. The stats I have aren't the individual ones, but the Trojans did out-rebound us 20 to 18. The big telling stat, 18 turnovers on the Lady Trojans. 3 on the Minneapolis Lions. And those of you who have listened to me broadcast Lady Lion basketball, you know, I told Mike it just seems like we average 20 a half, but it's not quite that according to the official stats. But we've turned the ball over a lot in this first 6
turnovers
games.
and a half.
3 turnovers and a half. And Faith Cornick, not one foul, is that right?
Yeah, she did get one just right there at the end. And
okay.
He pulled her, put her on the bench so she wouldn't get a frustration second.
Yep.
Probosco came in and let her finish out the half on the bench. There's only 20-some seconds left. Scoring in the first half, Minneapolis held Southeast Lady Trojans to 12 points in the first half. Meredith Tilburg had 1. Karis Callahan had 2. Molly Chitty had 4, and we could tell if she was on the floor and under the basket, she could be a load. She can score quite a bit down there. And then it was Madison Fear off the bench with 5 points, and that should add up to be 12. For Minneapolis, I told Dale, I said, there's 7 girls that scored this first half. Courtney Forte off the bench scored a basket. Caroline Giles had a basket. Kirsty Nelson had a basket. Zoe Shoup had 3. Courtney Walker had 4, and I might add she has done a wonderful job rebounding both ends of the floor here tonight. Prisma Vigneri with 4. Field goal and 2 free throws. As Dale mentioned, she's right at a 72% free throw shooter. And Faith Cornick leads all scorers with 10 points here in the first half.
So very productive. 16
Wonderful.
minutes, is it 8-minute quarter? I think it is, isn't it? Very productive 16 minutes for the Lady Lions here in the first half.
8 and 8.
We hope we can continue to see that production in the second half. We'll be back.
Very consistent, I thought, throughout the first half. We rebounded well. We worked hard against that zone. Got Walker down on the skinny post, down on the low block. And she had some nice passes to Cornick. Cornick in the high post. Worked her way in for nice shots. But and we haven't hit anything from the outside.
I think we had 1 3-pointer, didn't we? Maybe? We missed an awful lot of them.
Yeah, we didn't have any three-pointers in the first half.
I stand corrected.
Yeah, we
That was
were
my imagination.
scoring in the paint. That's a good thing. Wonderful first half.
Let's talk league standings and sub-state standings, especially since we're hosting sub-state this year. After the pre-holiday season portion of the season. On the girls' side, you have in the league 3 teams with the same record at number 1. Russell at 2-1, Beloit at 2-1, and Ellsworth at 2-1. Sagadart and Southeast Saline are tied for 4th with 1-1. Republic County 1-2, and the Lady Lions still looking for that first league win. We hope they get it tonight here. They're 0-3. In the sub-state standings, Mike, there's 4 teams on the girls' side in sub-state that are in the top 10 of 3A. Russell at 6-1, TMP at 5-1, Riley County at 5-1. And I think Beloit was the other one, but Ellsworth has a better record with 5-2. Beloit is 4-2. Hoisington follows with a 3-3, Southeast Saline at 2-3, Minneapolis at 1-5. On the boys' side in the league, the Knights are 3-0. They haven't lost a league game since 2016 here against the Lions. And they're followed by a tie for second between Beloit and Minneapolis boys with a 2-1 record. Southeast Saline follows with 1-1, Ellsworth 1-2, and Republic County 1-2 for a tie for 5th. And Russell is at 0-3. In the sub-state standings, there were no boys teams in the top 10 of 3A in our sub-state, but TMP leads it with a 4-2. Southeast of Saline is 3-2. Beloit 3-3. They're tied with Ellsworth actually at 3-3. Riley County, Hoisington, and Minneapolis are tied for the 5 slot with a 2-4 record. And Russell is at 2-5. So, looking forward anticipatingly. Much anxiousness for seeing sub-state basketball here in this gym.
Boy, our boys playing well.
They are starting to, yes. They played a real good game against Ellsworth, came back and won there, and then just played a fantastic game up at Republic County. You go into that place and you beat a Republic County team, you played good.
Yeah.
You played good.
Not often you get out of Belleville with a victory up there. That's a tough place to play.
Well, second half action is just about ready to begin. Again, the Lady Lions up 27-12, the 15-point advantage. It's nice to look up there on the scoreboard, Mike. Our 5 starters, none of them have more than 1 foul. Which is what you said, I'm sure. It's impressive to look on the board and see that. Possession arrow to Republic County, or Southeast Saline to start the half.
Tight man-to-man defense by Minneapolis. Kilberg guarded by Shoup. Looking for Chitty inside. Shot up and good. Nelson loses it.
First turnover by the Lady Lions of the half.
Callahan with it down the right wing. Long shot from the outside, front rim no good, and Shoup has the rebound. Off to Nelson. McNary, dribble drive into the paint. Out to Nelson, long one on its way, no good. Walker, stick back, no good. He had a good look.
Chitty with the rebound after that missed shot for the Trojans.
Telberg has it, guarded by Shoup. Almost walks with it. Good defense by Minneapolis. Chitty misses in close. Good job by Faith not to swat at that hand and Fowler.
Nice backside.
Oh!
Cornick with the rebound, putback doesn't go.
She is fouled.
Fouls on number 10, Karis Callahan. Second personal foul.
Callahan's second.
First team foul. At the line,
Cornick
shooting 2, Faith Cornick.
to the free throw line. Two-shot foul here. Free throw, no good.
She didn't bank that one. So it didn't go in.
Didn't get it lined up to bank. Front rim, no good. She missed them both. Entry pass to Chitty. Shot good.
Basket scored by Molly Chitty.
It's 8 points for Molly Chitty.
Faith travels.
We lose it. Now the turnovers are coming, Dale. Oh, I shouldn't say that.
Well, that's two. We only had 3 the first half. We got 2 in the first 2 minutes, 8 seconds.
Minneapolis back with that full court pressure. Into Tilburg. Gets it on the right wing to Kniper. Chitty. Shot up and good. Yeah, we can't guard her either.
Well, you know, I think Faith is playing about as good a defense on her as you want her to play. I mean, you don't want her fouling them.
Right.
If she could somehow stay away and maybe time a jump to where she could block it, that'd be the only better way she's going to play better defense. But Chitty's a good player. She's got an eye for getting that ball to the hole. And
be a good time to mix up the defense a little bit, go into a 2-3 zone just to slow them down a little bit.
the Lady Lions lead by 9, 27-18. They've outscored us 6-0 here in the first half.
Should be Minneapolis ball. Shoot all the way in, layup, no good. Missed the layup. And Chitty has a rebound for Southeast. I think a good double team on Miss Chitty would do it. That shot no good, and the rebound pulled down by Shoup. That's off Callahan as we try to throw it through the hands of the defender. Shoup has it as Walker plays it in. And that's a travel.
3 turnovers for third quarter.
Mental error there, unforced turnover. Those are tough to take. And we do go into a 2-3 zone. The outside shot, no good, and Charisma Vigneri has the rebound for Minneapolis. Nelson has it. Back to Vigneri, now Walker. Shoot. Vigneri has a good look at a 3. Dumps it in to Faith Cornick. And the reach-in foul is whistled on Chitty. Yes. Molly Chitty picks up her third. Giles comes in. Chitty's headed to the bench. Out front it goes Walker. Kornick. Good grief. We dribble it through our legs and out the back. Turnover, Minneapolis. That was a travel, and that's a good call right there by the ref. Was right there. Dodged a bullet there.
7th turnover of the quarter for the Trojans compared to 4 for the Lions.
McNary down to Nelson. They're going to trap. Walker all alone from the corner. Shot no good. And Callahan, an easy rebound on the backside. Shot blocked by Faith Kornick. Tried to rescue it by Southeast, and it will be, oh, no, I don't think so. There you go.
There he changed it.
He changed it.
I was going to say, Mike, you're talking about one of our favorite referees down there.
Pointed the wrong direction.
But he corrected himself, so.
McNary, the dribble drive.
Turnover Lady Lions, but they dribble it out of bounds.
Got lucky there.
And for Lady Trojans, number 14, number 32, Ollie Chitty. And for Lady Lions, number 21, Courtney Forte.
Forte in, Walker out. Giles is in, Nelson, and Faith Kornick, along with Charisma McNary. Forte throws over the top to Nelson. Giles double team in the corner.
Way to dribble out of that.
There you go.
Great.
What a pass.
That's some growth by Caroline Giles there. That was an easy turnover in the pass.
That's how you take care of that double team. There's somebody open, isn't there, Dale?
Yep.
Kornick was the recipient. A very nice pass from Giles. And the easy bank shot was up and in. Stay with her, Caroline. There's a steal by Caroline. She has a run out. And good. That's not traveling. She did not carry the ball.
And she's fouled.
It's okay to dribble it high, Southeast lady. She gets the and one. The foul is on number 2, I believe. Free throw on its way. It is short.
High up between Kornick, not Kornick, Forte, and Southeast. Rebound goes to the Lady Lions on the possession arrow.
Reetrock in the contest for Minneapolis. Ashley has the ball on the right wing. Dribble drive on the baseline, and a foul is called on Tilburg, I believe.
Number 2 was guarding her.
Yes. Two quick fouls on Tilburg.
Third personal foul, team court.
Minneapolis plays it in. Skip past Ashley Reetback. Blocked. Took a little bit too long. Her shot was easily blocked by Fear. Two-three zone by Minneapolis. Long shot on its way. Just barely drew iron. Last touch by Charisma Vigneri. 2:13 left third quarter. Minneapolis with a 13-point lead. Zoe Shute back in the contest. Ashley Rebrock will head to the bench. Out front it goes, and Forte picks up the loose ball. If she looks, she's got a, yes. Shoot. Left hand layup. Yeah. Wow, she got that up, but she did. On a nice pass from Forte, and they throw it away. Kornick back in, along with Nelson. Shoup has it on down the lane she goes. She's going to try that left hand one more time.
And she fouls on the rebound attempt, I believe. Yep.
Chitty brings the ball down, and Shoup whistled with the reach in. That's her second personal foul.
Fouls on number 10, Zoe Shoup. Second personal foul. First team foul.
3 team fouls. Walker in the contest. Forte out. Stop the ball. We do. And the layup.
22.
By Fear. On the left side. She's the leading scorer for Southeast. McNary back in. Shoup will get a break. 13-point lead for Minneapolis. We throw it away.
Last
touch
touch by the
by Southeast.
Yep.
We'll play it in under our own basket. Nelson to key the play for Minneapolis. McNary dribble drive into the paint. Shot off the backboard, no
Walker
good.
with the
And
rebound, she's fouled.
Keely Orr over the back.
Fouls on number 20, Keely Orr. First personal foul. Team fifth.
Kornick out front to Giles. Around to Charisma McNary. Giles into Faith Kornick. Nelson. Good ball movement, under a minute left. Nelson stops and pops. McNary, or excuse me,
Kornick with the
Kornick.
rebound. Up and in.
With the stick back, it hangs on the rim and drops. And the reach-in foul is called on Kornick that time as she reaches over the back of Orr.
Second personal foul.
It's her second personal foul. She's guarding Chitty. Out front it goes. We got a run out. Charisma's got it. Left hand layup, no good.
Kornick with the rebound. Oh, she's fouled on the putback. Doesn't go in.
Fouls on number 10.
Fouls on number 10, Harris Callahan. Third personal foul.
Callahan, that's her third.
At the line, shooting 2, Faith Kornick.
Kornick will get a 2-shot foul here. First one's good. Three out of 5 from the charity stripe tonight for Faith. Second throw on its way. It is good as well. 4 out of 6. We'll take that, Dale.
Yes.
Oh.
Day.
Right through the hands.
Trying to wipe out the computer there.
Mears, and it goes out of bounds. It will be Minneapolis ball to play in. 22 seconds left in the quarter. Shall we run it out? Entry pass to Faith Cornick. It's hooked by Chitty.
Not when we get foul number 4 on Chitty.
She hooked her. And you're right, that is her 4th foul. That's the 7th team foul, so Cornick will be at the free throw line. And she'll have a 1-and-1. It's good. Wow.
She's on fire tonight from the line.
I shouldn't say anything.
Spoke too soon.
Southeast.
Tie up by Nelson.
Almost. Nelson hits the floor, and she's got a hand on it.
Possession arrow to the Trojans. That'll take away their ability to inbound the ball to start the 4th quarter.
You're absolutely right. Nelson right on it, along with Callahan. Southeast to play it in with 0.2 seconds to get a shot off, which is highly unlikely. And they don't. 38-20, Minneapolis.
After 3 quarters of play. We'll be back with the final stanza. Okay, the score at 38-20 after 3 quarters of play. Minneapolis outscored the Trojans 11-8 in that stanza. Pretty good defense though, because the Trojans started out on a 6-0 run in the start of the 3rd quarter, and with like the opening 2 minutes, and only scored 2 points after that.
Yes. We jumped into that zone, and there's a push on number 14, and Shoop will go to the free throw line.
We out-rebounded them 11-6 in the 3rd quarter. Turnovers I have even at 6 apiece.
Shooting 1-on-1, Zoe Shoop.
8th foul on the Lady Trojans. Just 3 on the Lady line. That's another great advantage on our part.
Second throw on its way. Front rim no good. We're there for the rebound.
Cornick with the rebound. The putback is good.
I saw a body fly in front of her, but it was her own teammate, so we're good to go. Whoa, what a play by Cornick. I don't think she touched it, did she? Yes, they're going to say she did touch it. What a play. After the big basket down low, Cornick. I believe I did hear a whistle, barely.
Turnover on the Trojans. Huh?
Walker plays it into McNary, off to Shoop. Nelson.
Woo, how do we not turn that over?
Walker gives it off to Shoop. 21-point lead. This is a wonderful thing, Dale.
Yes, it is. Fantastic.
Faith looks at a 3, hands it off to Shoop. Left hand layup, good. Zoe Shoop. Hit a runner in the lane. She uses the left hand.
Nice shutdown there of
Yes.
by Cornick.
And they come from behind and take it away from Nelson, tips it out of bounds, but it will stay with Minneapolis. Good job by Southeast to get back on defense and tip that ball out of bounds. Chitty back in the contest, playing with 4 personal fouls. Shoop to play it in for Minneapolis as we spread 4 on this inbounds play. Walker, 3-pointer, no good.
Shoop with the rebound. Foul.
With a clear out. Push off
Okay.
of some kind. No. It's Faith Cornick.
Third personal foul.
Got in there and a little pushing, evidently.
Foul number 3 on Faith.
Tilburg with the ball, guarded by Shoup. Minneapolis back in that man-to-man defense. Charisma with a nice steal, gets it off to Nelson. Layup, no good.
Shoup with the rebound up and in.
Shoup on the backside with the rebound and the stick back. Tilburg all the way down on the baseline.
Walker with the rebound.
Hands it off to Shoup. Shoup almost turns it over. Gets it off to Walker. 5:55 left in this contest. Nelson. Out on top, Faith Cornick with it. Hands it off to Nelson. Motion offense. McNary, dribble drive into the paint, down on the low block.
She traveled.
And we turn it over.
She walked.
Forte into the contest. And Carolyn Giles.
5:31 here to go in the fourth quarter. It's 45-20, Lady Lions.
Callahan has it for Southeast. Ball tipped out there nicely by Carolyn Giles on the overplay. As Kniper couldn't get it. Southeast to play it in. Entry pass down low. Forte kicks it out of there, and everybody had a hand on it. Now Faith Cornick down low, and that's money. Everybody touched it as they went by, and finally Minneapolis ended up with it. Nice turnover created on the defense by Forte. There's another one by Giles. She has a run out. Layup no good. Forte has the rebound. Now back to Cornick. Shot no good. Forte has it. Giles has a shot at it, and she is fouled. It's going to be a two-shot foul on number 14. That's Fear. Giles to the charity stripe. Two-shot foul for Caroline. Free throw. Rims off, no good.
And for the Lady Lions, Kimmy Probasco
in. Along with Reetbrock. Second free throw on its way. No good.
A little more of the weight room required for Caroline now.
Ashley Reetbrock guarding Tilburg. Nelson steals the ball away. And then, I don't know what happened.
Well, she lost control, and Southeast touched it.
It's going to remain with Minneapolis. Madison Fear touched it last. Gets it into Giles. Forte back to Reetbrock. Ashley hands it off to Giles. Back to Reetbrock. Skip pass to Nelson. Three-pointer on its way. No good. And the long rebound comes out to Ashley Reetbrock.
Off the foot of Giles was the pass, but she kept control.
Forte underneath, shot no good, and Probasco has a hand in Chitty's shoulder, and it's going to be a foul whistled on Kaylee Probasco. That's her first. Reetrock with a good defense on Tilburg. Chitty has it. Oh, good overplay there by Forte. Tipped that ball away. Tilburg has a shot off the glass, no good. Now one from the outside, no good. Chitty has the left hand, and the stick back is up and good. It's her 12th point of the contest. 12 of the 22. Giles off to Forte, left wing. Out front to Probasco. Nelson has it. Now down low, Forte. Shot is partially blocked by Chitty. And Southeast claims the loose ball. Turnaround jump shot by Emma Fear is up and good. Nice shot by Fear. Closes the gap for Southeast. Probasco out front. Gets it off to Giles. All the way in she goes, and shot's blocked by Chitty. And then they throw it away or bounced off their foot or something. All of a sudden it's out of bounds. It will be Minneapolis ball. 2:12 left in the contest.
Smith in for the Lady Lions.
Reetrock to play it in, out front to Smith. Dribble drive, hands it off to Reetrock on the right wing. 2-3 zone by Southeast. Skip pass to Smith, back to Giles, back to Smith. She's open, won't take the shot. She will this time. That's up and just off the front of the rim. Right on line. Chitty all the way in, layup good. Minute 38 left, 47-26. All screen set by Forte. Giles gets it off to Smith. Out front, Probasco. And the reach in foul on Tilburg. That's her fourth.
The 2 shots for Reetrock in the double bonus.
Well, it's her ninth anyway.
Well, I thought it was 9 previously. They had switched it before I looked. It's quick on the draw they were.
Hey, you're
there
right.
It goes,
is
number
10th.
10.
This is a 2-shot foul for Ashley. First free throw, no good.
Sometimes those clock operators are pretty quick on the switch there.
Ashley toes the line. Short, but it crawls in.
Borland coming in.
Natalie.
For Probasco. $1:20 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Now we got an extra one out here. Shot from way out there. They're going to whistle Borman on the foul.
Yep.
Foul number 20, Natalie Borman. First personal foul, team fifth. At the line, shooting 2, Anya Cole.
Free throw's no good.
Hole. First one, no good, as Dale mentioned. She'll get the second shot here. Excuse me, she'll get 3, won't she? Nope, they called it a 2-shot foul. Missed them both, and Forte has the rebound for Minneapolis. Giles gets it off to Reetbrock from the outside. Shot good. It's a 3.
Kaboom! Woo-hoo. She looked like she'd been hitting those all her life.
That was right on the money. Smith with a nice takeaway, and the reach-in foul on Pole, and Carolyn Giles will be at the free throw line again for a 2-shot foul.
Fouls on number 5, Anya Cole. First personal foul.
Ashley Reetbrock lines up the 3 ball from the corner, and it was nothing but net. Giles misses the first of 2. That one crawls in. Good defense by Ashley Reetbrock.
40 seconds to go.
That was a kick. Good call.
26-point advantage for the Lions, 52-26. Moreland with the takeaway. Oh, almost.
Natalie with a good defensive play, and
Nice
Forte
block.
with an even better one.
Good block by Forte.
Now Giles walks with it. She couldn't get the ball off her hip. That's Smith streaking down the right wing and had the ball hung up on her hip. Couldn't get it off of there.
26.6 seconds to go.
Kay picks up her dribble. Good defense by Carolyn.
Reach-in foul by Reetbrock.
No, they're going to armbar on Southeast.
Fouls on number 20.
No.
Natalie Gorman.
Oh,
Second personal
we didn't
foul.
see that one.
Team 6.
Foreman with the foul. I thought he called it on number 23. Well, they're over
Giles
the
with
back.
rebound.
Really good position by Minneapolis, and we pull down the rebound. Giles has it, and that's the way this game is going to end. 52-26. Nice win by Minneapolis.
Great game by the Lady Lions to break a 5-game losing streak on the season. And one of the more impressive wins they've had over the Southeast Saline Trojans
Yes.
in quite a while, because we had lost 7 straight games to them previous to the 6-point win, 4-point win last year here in the new gym. So it's been quite a while since we've had much success over the Trojans, but to do it by 26 here is very impressive. We'll be back with a wrap-up. Great, congratulations to the Lady Lions as they win their second game of the season, now with a 2-5 overall record and their first win in league at 1-3. Southeast has their record now at 2-4 and 1-2 in the league. Scoring by quarters, they didn't get the first written down, but 27-12 after a half. Minneapolis, they outscored the Trojans 11-8 in the third and 14-6 in the fourth for this 26-point win. Rebounds, Minneapolis out-rebounded Southeast 44-30, Mike. Southeast had a 2-rebound advantage after one half, so the second half we really owned the boards.
We did.
And turnovers, they had 33-12 for the Lady Lions overall.
Scoring for Southeast, Meredith Tilburg finished the game with 1 point. Karis Callahan, another starter, just had 2 points. Emma Fear, a starter, had 2 points. Keely Orr, a starter, did not score. Molly Chitty led Southeast in scoring with 14 points. Madison Fear off the bench had 7 for Lady Trojans. That should total up to right at 26 points. Chitty had right at half their points. For Minneapolis, Ashley Reebrock off the bench, and I was just getting ready to say we had 49, 50 points, and we hadn't even made a three-pointer yet, and Ashley Reebrock cranked up one from the corner and drained one. Ashley had 4 points off the bench, plays very good defense. Courtney Forte does the same as well. She plays real good defense, rebounds well. She had 2 points. Carolyn Giles had 5 points. Kirsty Nelson had 2. Zoe Shoup had 10. Courtney Walker had 4. Charisma Vigneri, 1 field goal and 2 free throws. She had 4 points. She's usually double figures. And leading all scorers here tonight, Faith Kornick with 21.
Wow.
Minneapolis was 11 of 20 from the charity stripe, which is, I'd take that any night of the week.
Yes.
11 points from the free throw line.
I think that's the first time that Faith has scored over 20 points since our only other victory of the season against Sullivan.
Been a while.
She's
Wonderful
been in
game.
double figures almost every game, but it's the only second time she's been over 20.
Wonderful game.
Well, hope you enjoyed it here on Eagle Communications Channel 20. Mike Perry and Dale Leach. We'll be back for the boys game coming up.